This week at COP, because of our missions giving, our mighty men in uniform were able to reach out to the Marine Base Ternate, the Army Recruitment Center, and the Naval Testing Office for a total of 335 military personnel saved and 17 Marines water baptized. This week at COP, once again, thank you COP for all of your untiring, unending support for the daily manna feeding. Did you know that in 2015, we distributed 187,131 food packs? In 2016, we gave out 572,794 food packs. And in 2017, we gave out 765,090 food packs. Because of your love for God and His children, the feeding is growing. Thanks for the daily seed bottles, thanks for the kitchen and distribution volunteers, and thanks for those of you who have gotten their companies involved in corporate social responsibility programs. If you have any questions about the feeding or would like to be further involved, please be in touch with Sister Alith or Pastora Carol at the numbers on your screen. This week at COP, Pastors Joe and Becky were on hand to minister to hundreds of Metro Manila and beyond pastors at our monthly Pastors Breakfast Fellowship. They worshiped, taught, and laid hands on those hungry pastors. This week at COP, we had Wow God East Campus. Worship Our Wonderful God is such a joy, COP, because you love to worship and you love to see your friends saved. This time, Wow God East had special participation by Pastors Joe and Becky Cruz. Wow God Maine will be February 22. This week at COP, Pastor Joey flew to Lawag and had a great time with our COP members there as Pastor Willie and Pastora Ruth were installed as the COP Lawag pastors. You will be happy to know that our baby branch is doing great and growing. Coming up at COP Missions Weekend 2018, how can you get involved? Share your photos of yourself eating regional food or wearing regional clothing for the food and clothing exhibits. Come and enjoy the ministry of our branch pastors as they minister all weekend long. March 2 to 4 is Missions Weekend. Coming up at COP, our February Revival Week is this very week. Tuesday at East, Wednesday at Main, and Thursday at South. We have the privilege of having Pastors Joe and Becky Cruz minister in all of those services. Coming up at COP, you need to be thinking of the one thing you want to ask of the Lord. What is the one thing on your heart? David wrote in the Psalms, "One thing have I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after." That's Psalm 27 verse 4. Next weekend, we'll be collecting everyone's one thing prayer request for the prayer wall in Jerusalem. Pastor and I will be taking these with us on the Israel trip and praying for you at the wall along with some of the other pastors. Think about what you're going to write. Be ready for next weekend in all services. And now, COP, can you spot the knot? Let's find out.
Last time, we showed everyone who we are. This week, for your security, we'll show you who we're not. So, here's how to spot the not COP. You see someone dressed like a pastor, lurking around COP in the hallways, the CR, then he suddenly talks to you.
Brad, pwede ba kita mabisita?
Sige po.
Purihin ang Panginoon. Tama-tama, baka pwede ko makuha yung cellphone number mo. Address, lagay mo na rin yung email address. Motto in life, pangalan ng crush, favorite ulam, plate number nyo, pangalan ng mga kapatid, syempre pangalan na rin ng magulang, pangalan ng tatay.
We would never randomly ask for your information. We have the Livingstone Center, the proper place to get your information so we can care for you. When something like this happens to you,
aha! You're not COP!
Now, what if you get a text? Or you spot a COP pastor in the street.
Quickly now! Quickly now! Give to God! Support COP! Quickly now! Quickly now!
Or get a surprise visit.
Brother Derek!
Bisita! Visit!
Surprise!
Wait lang po.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you po, Brother Derek.
Thank you po.
Pero matanong ko lang po, insured ka na ba?
Hindi pa po eh.
Tamang-tama. Meron ako ditong
health insurance, life plans. Yung kotse mo, insured na ba? Anong size ng paa mo, Brother Derek? Size 9? Eto, 10. Tamang-tama. Lalaki pa yung paa mo. Gabi ka nag-devotions. Meron ako ditong desk lamp, Brother Derek. Takita-kita nag-exercise. Instant oats, Brother Derek. What a coincidence. Meron din ako ditong sabon, Brother Derek. Meron akong milk. Pag to binili mo, palit ng ilaw.
Come on, COP. You know we will never ever ask for money in the street, when we text you, or sell stuff when we visit. If you spot any of these, you've clearly spotted
Aha! You're not COP. Go na.
COP. Be wise and prudent when any of these happen to you. Approach one of our real pastors or security personnel when you...
It has been another great week at COP.